everybody, I'm Sara Leib, and this is Singing Television. And welcome. We are making singing simple. So today, what I want to tell you about is how to keep an open throat. You'll hear people say, open your throat, or keep an open throat. You hear that pretty often, and I want to tell you what that means, and how to test yourself and make sure that you're doing it. So take a yawn, for example. We're going to all try yawning. Okay, now I'm yawning, and I made yoga behind the camera yawn, because yawns are totally contagious. As an example, though, now that you're yawning, you know what that open throat feels like. The more open your throat, first of all, the faster your air can get in. Because if your throat is closed and if everything's tight in there, you can, first of all, you can hear the breath, right? Because you're tensing up your throat, and the tenser it is, the less wide it'll be, the less open it'll be, and the less air can get through at a time. So, among other things, that's one of the reasons you want to have an open throat. So in order to get an open throat, to test yourself, I would say, do this. Put your thumb in your mouth. You're going to feel what's called the hard palate. It's hard, right? Up at the top of your mouth. Very good. Now, don't choke yourself, but move your thumb a little bit farther back. You'll feel that hard palate become soft. That's your soft palate. So I want you for a minute to imagine that you have a piece of gum or any kind of mint in your mouth. What happens when you go like this? Your mouth will become all it'll feel all cold and minty, right? And so will that back part of your throat, that soft palate. And what you want to do is when you're taking these breaths, and they're almost silent because the more open your throat, the more silent your breath will be. I want you to imagine feeling the air on the soft palate part of the back of your mouth and your throat. So I want you to take that breath, almost pretend like I'm, coming up and going like, boom, right? And if I did that, I scared you up behind the camera a little bit, but if I went boom, you'd open your mouth and go, right? It would take this big breath. And you might feel, if you had a mint in your mouth, as if that soft palate part was very cold, minty. So that's the idea behind an open throat. I want you to be able to open your throat and have a relaxed larynx here, a relaxed neck. I just had a nice little crack. Relaxed shoulders, relaxed body when you're singing. It's really important. So for an open throat, that's one great thing that you can practice. And you can pretend you have a mint in your mouth. You can actually put the mint in your mouth. Put the mint in your mouth. See how it works. See what it feels like when you take a breath. You really want to feel not just here, your hard palate, but the air on your soft palate as well. So give it some practice. Yoko, how's that working for you behind there? Yeah? It's working? She's nodding, so I'm going to guess that's okay. Tips on keeping an open throat, how to find it, how to do it. I'm Sara Leib, this is Singing Television, and we're making singing simple.